Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. I'm your host, Zonovox, also known as I will probably be shaving my hair off sometime this weekend because I forgot that it's about that time of year. Anyway, hopefully you guys are having a great day today. I am doing pretty swell myself. We'll get started here momentarily. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff. Helps the channel grow, and for all of you returning viewers, thank you once again for taking the time out of your day. Anyway, we'll be back here in just a second. Give me like 30 seconds, and we'll get started. Alright, let's go in and get on into it. Where the heck did I put my remote? Oh, right here. Cool. Cool. Big cool. Alright. Hello? Hello? Okay, I guess I'll try this. Nope, I think the thing is just... Alright, we're gonna have to just restart. Alright, well, we're off to a good start. Off to the races, boys. Seems like it's having all kinds of issues today. Alright, so, as you guys know, we are back over here in the mansion. We're back in the elevator! Is that what they say? We're back in the building. Hey, it actually works because I'm in the Pokemon mansion. I am back in the building. Where does that come from? Is that a Vine? Is that a TikTok? It was a what? Oh, it was a Sonic animation. Okay. Also, I'm over here trying to level up Mollycoddle, because I forgot I gotta switch it up front. Because... Venusaur, I'm sorry, but you're not coming with me to the Elite Four. Alright, let's see how quick this thing takes things down. If it takes them down pretty fast, then we'll, Oh, easy. Easy peasy. Psybeam seems like it'll just cut through some of the early stuff. The Psychic I'll save for the big dudes. Psychic I'll save for the big dudes. I'm actually not afraid of this wheezing right now because... this guy is gonna, like, completely tear it apart. Yeah. So I can now use Weezings while I'm using my Kadabra. So, all good. Don't gotta worry about explosions. Because, I can't see a Weezing outspeeding my Kadabra. What's my Kadabra even look like for stats? It probably looks terrible. God! At level 45, its attack is 60 and its defense is 54. That speed and special are fucking great, but ugh. This thing gets hit, it's going down. Maybe I should probably get rid of teleport now. I don't need teleport any longer. Well, teleport could give me out of some situations, so we'll get rid of teleport before we go in for the Elite Four, and we'll replace it with something like, I don't know, Psywave or whatever. We'll give it, like, Thunder Smash. Yeah, this is gonna be probably the fastest level because I don't have to run from anything. It's gonna one-turn pretty much everything it comes across. So it'll just be OTKs across the board, I'm sure. And since it is not a fully leveled up Pokemon, its levels are going to be a little bit lower for how much it gains. I do kind of wonder if the grass outside of Victory Road would be better. But I'm just gonna keep going in here. It's a much safer zone to work in. I also wish that there was an item that increased my encounters rather than decreased my encounters. That would be pretty nice. Close your eyes and just use all the psi. I'm about to throw Kadabra. Good old Growlithe. Hey, there's a Growlithe, and I see that it is sitting. Oh shoot, I used my move, and now it's fainted. It's all shitting on the floor. Was that Growlithe seizing there before? I'm also wondering if the battle music hasn't been playing long enough for it to work like that. Maybe. Haven't even considered it, but... What? It's just... You must be this tall to enter the pool. That Parasaur was mimicking me the first time my dad threw me into the deep end. Actually, when my dad threw me into the deep end, I was basically a fetus. What level?
20.
20 will go down in one arrow, so... If you ever felt like doing it, but... Luft is playing some Ark, so we finally started up the old Naked and Afraid tribe. We just haven't done any no streams.
I'm trying to get like a solid base for
Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave you to go ahead and do the streaming this time around. That'll be all you. Means you're gonna have to talk to everybody that rolls in. Huh? Yeah, make sure you keep a list of things that you're gonna talk about, random rants that you're gonna go on, and you know, childhood memories that you want to discuss. That's the general formula. Somebody comes in, you talk to them about the thing, you get on a subject that you know a little bit about, you do some stuff, and then you go on a rant about some childhood thing, or something that you're very passionate about, or something that you really hate. Then insert joke here, rinse and repeat. Then ask them how they're doing. That's how it goes, right? Yeah. I think there is proximity chat, though. Huh? You got a turtle? He did? Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have to, like, really push hardcore into the turtles at some point. I mean, not now, but squids are gonna become an absolute necessity later, so... It's best to start getting squids now so we can start raising them. No, of course not. We don't have any use for it. Huh? No, we need a turtle. Yes, basilos will help. They're pretty good, but we're gonna need a turtle because we have to keep the squid distracted. So, in order to get a squid, how you tame a squid is you have to get it to latch onto a tame and then crawl into its mouth and feed it black pearls. And then crawl out.
Oh yeah, I forgot you and Z did that.
Yeah. It's a pretty scary experience. That's why you need a turtle, so it can absorb all of the... It can keep its attention and take all the hits. Yeah, it should have decent stats. I mean, and its levels up are going to be pretty fast because I don't have to worry about Alakazam, so... Yeah, and I guess from here we'll just be using Psychic after this. I think Psychic has 10, which makes it a hell of a lot better than some of the other moves I have available to me. Oh my god! He got a baby turtle, that's hilarious. They're berry eaters, so... I believe they're berry eaters. My only concern with that is it may starve unless he's gonna... Because there's no way to put it away. Howdy! I thought you had canceled the stream. I forgot you said 2:30, not 2 in your time zone. Ah, okay. No. Usually if I cancel the stream, I'll put out something... I'll usually put out a post on YouTube or Twitter or whatnot. You can pretty much find me on the exact same name across the board, so... If you're ever curious, just look up my thing and find me on whatever. Got some nachos ready to watch? Nice. Yep, we're back in the... We're back in the building! That's how it goes, right? No, not at all. Oh, remix. Ear it, ear it.
How do you tame a Listro?
I think it tells you if you get close to it.
Taming food.
Yeah, so you have to just tame it regularly.
But what's the taming?
I think berries? Maybe? Listros are really good early game, by the way. A Listro will give you and your tames extra XP. Yeah,
Oh,
we're...
there's a baby one.
It's so small.
It's so dumb.
You don't want the baby one. You only want the big one.
That was a level 25.
It doesn't matter. The Listros are perfectly fine. Whatever level you get them at doesn't matter. You're only after them for their ability. Yeah, Luft is playing some Ark, so my knowledge of Ark is very vast. How have you been today? What have you been up to? Anything exciting? Also, you excited for the weekend? Oh, god damn it, I don't want these Growlets. You're wasting my psychics. Do they use white kibble or berries?
It's a berries.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We don't have a Parasaur anymore.
I mean,
Yeah, you could always get on the dog, and you'll get a lot more berry yield than you would otherwise. So, doing pretty good. Finished up school. Prepared to get back to stream. Prepared for back-to-back streams this weekend. Doing an art stream on Saturday. Let's Go Pikachu Nuzlocke on Sunday. Huh. I think Saturday is considered Extra Life game day. So, if you're interested in doing something like that, I would go ahead and get yourself onto an Extra Life team and go ahead and stream on Saturday and put out your link out there to raise some money for children's hospitals. Play games, heal kids. Hello, hello, 1234469. One, two, three, 44, 69. Going down the street, gonna get myself a rhyme. Go to 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee on the head. Go and get the money, cause I'm about to be dead, yeah. I'm hitting up the ATM. Everybody want me cause I'm pulling out the M's, yeah. Alright, anyway. Sorry, I saw your name and it just fucking set me off. All the usernames were taken? All the usernames were taken? That's okay, I get it. What now? Not sure what this is, could you explain it to me? What is? Ark? Me just busting out with a short-ass freestyle? Me talking to people? What are you confused about there, Super? I guess I'll just call you Super Plush. Unless you got a very specific way you want me to say the whole thing, Superstar Studios Plush. I meant the stream thing on Saturday. Oh, hey! Great, I get to go ahead and give this speech. I love giving this speech. So, Extra Life is an organization that specializes in raising money for primary children's hospitals around the world. They have a thing called International Game Day. You may have heard of it. Babe! We came in at a perfect time. You know what tomorrow is? Extra Life, or you know what Saturday is? International Game Day. You know what that means? Increased arc rates. For some reason, I hear the T and... Oh, hearing T and A from... What? Tier from A? Ah. But, yeah, so Extra Life. It's an organization that was designed to go to raise money for primary children's hospitals. They have a big game day. You may know them on November 4th. A lot of people go online and stream for Extra Life to raise money for those hospitals. Easily enough. Never heard that one before, but I honestly like it. There's Triple S, Triple SP, Soup, Superstar, Star, and Super Plush is also nice. How to sign up for it? It means... So, if you go over to Extra Life... Actually, let me look it up. Let me finish out this fight, and then I'll look it up for you. But I believe it is extralife.com? I think you can just go ahead and sign up for a thing. But let me look it up real quick. So, it is extra-life.org. Let me go ahead and actually pull up the thing here. I'll just copy it and go over to... We'll put it on YouTube here. Give me half a second to go to the stream. It means Macedonia. Hey, bro, do you know someone called Joe? Joe who?
Joe Mama.
Ha! Joe Mama! Ah!
What is
What's wrong with nothing? Just somebody said Joe, and you know how that is. I try not to be too obnoxious, but I can't help it sometimes. But yeah, so Extra Life. You know, it's one of those things. I love it. I have tried to get everybody who plays video games involved with Joe Mama. Got him! Yeah! Fucking yeah! Who's on the team? You're new to the stream? Hello? Welcome, some random buffoon. Let me hit you up with the knowledge here. So, currently we have... I'm grinding out with my Cadaver right now. Man, those attack and defense stats are absolute trash. But, that's okay. The special and speed makes up for it. Let's see what else we got. My next one is Wall Street. We're gonna turn it into it's a good old Hyper Beam Mon, so that attack stat is absolutely massive. Lemon Party is my Nidoking. We're using it strictly for Thrash because Thrash is good, and it's also my coverage Mon. So it's got the Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam for generic coverage. Noob Destroyer, which is the Snorlax. We'll eventually turn this into another Hyper Beam Mon. Not a Rattata, which is my Fearow. Surprisingly, this thing has been very strong. I was not expecting Fearow to be as good as it was, but yeah, it's pretty decent. And Mollycoddle, who is the recently caught Lapras for another Body Slam Blizzard Ice Beam coverage. You know, big tank with freeze ability and paralysis. So, yep, that's the team right now. So, do you have to pick a certain game or sign up, or how does it work? So, when you go into Extra Life, you'll have the ability to sign up. You can do either a paid account, which some people do, or a free account. They'll go ahead and give you a link, which you need to choose a primary children's hospital that you want to go ahead and support, whether it's in your state or somewhere else. You'll get that link. You'll be able to go ahead and post it somewhere and say, hey, if you want to go ahead and donate money to insert children's hospital here, go ahead and follow up that link. And you don't have to choose a specific game. You don't even necessarily have to play a game. It started out as doing games and stuff, but where's the starter? Oh, don't worry. The starter isn't knocked out. I just put it away. My starter was Bulbasaur. So it has served its purpose. It has gotten me through the majority of the beginning of the game. I will probably pull it out to get through Victory Road, so I can Vine Whip and Razor Leaf my way through it. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's just kind of gotten to the point where it's outlived its usefulness right now. You're broke as hell. Why are you broke? But yeah, so you pick your thing, you get your link and everything, tell people to go ahead and donate. A lot of people tend to do it as a 24-hour stream. That's what the majority of the community does, from 12 to 12. But you can actually do it throughout the course of a year at any time. I think Extra Life is such a good community, so I try and push everyone to it, because the guy who started it, his kid passed away, and he wanted to go ahead and give other kids the opportunity to have better medical care, get things taken care of for them, and take the burden of being in the hospital away and bring some joy to their lives. So he started the organization because he was a big fan of games and stuff, and it's been going for quite a long time ever since, and I am just a huge advocate. I found them when I was stationed in Utah, and I will forever be like one of their go get those games. You spend all your money on a house. Ah. Seems everybody seems to be rich these days, except for me. Poor little old me, just a little old accountant working for the government. I can't even afford a house. Yeah, but, so this is my first ever Nuzlocke. I guess I'll just call you... You want me to call you some random? You want me to call you Random Buffoon? SRB? What do you want there? Thank goodness you don't have to cancel art stream for a game. I had a lot of people looking forward to it. Also, do I need to monetize a bank account to sign up? That I don't recall. You know what? I will go ahead and check it out here. The government. The Groverment. The Grovement. SRB works? Fantastic. Sounds sweet. Yo, go ahead and check out the SRB. We're gonna be running it on the racetrack on this quarter mile, taking pink slips. That's big. That's what it makes me think of. So sweet. It reminds me of how Lifesavers made by a guy whose kid choked on candy. What? Is that how Lifesavers came to be? I didn't know that. Damn, I'm learning all kinds of stuff today. Aliens are real. You've seen them. Welp. Sounds cool. Did you see them in the house that you bought? The aliens must be in that new house you got, right? Sir B. Sir B! Damn! He's out here about to go ahead and bust out the real nicknames.
I forgot frogs for a thing.
You forgot what?
Frogs.
Ah, yeah. We're gonna need crops at some point, so don't go throwing out your... Frogs?
Food box.
Oh, yeah, I made a, I opened up my trough thing, yeah.
He just put that down.
I know, I meant I have the trough available to me as a build. I understand what you meant. Yeah. Gotcha. Well, yeah, so, this is my first ever Nuzlocke. For anybody who's new, I'll go ahead and fill you in on the big thing here. My first ever Nuzlocke, I am going for the Grand Crown, the Golden Glory, the big achievement. Unless you're more like a jester. Everyone's a sir when you get down to it. Some of us are surly, some of us are sad, some of us are good, and some of us are bad. Some of us like steak, and some of us like plants. But everyone deserves to have ants in their pants. Now you know. Sir D's Nuts and Sir Joe Mama and Sir Grave. Wow. You got them. Got every one of them. Saw an alien in Toy Story once. Man, One day I woke up and saw an alien in the mirror. Oh, see, that joke makes no sense because you guys don't know I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, so, yeah, my first ever Nuzlocke, I tend to do challenges for my channel. I am not specific to any one game. I just latch onto a particular game that has a very difficult challenge and go for it. This just happens to be Pokemon as my really rough and rumble, ready to go challenge. And the Thanos Lock, as I am, Thanos Lock TM, is going through the entire gauntlet of games, all 34 mainline games, collecting your elite team to go ahead and take forward to beat up whatever boss is at the end while collecting all of the stones and going for the gauntlet. So, yep. In terms of rules, it's got the same basic, it's got like the same basic level rules. You know, the whole one capture, with the duplicate claws attached to it, so I don't kill off all my encounters. The knockout equals release, and blacks and whiteouts equal reset. But I have to reset from the very, very beginning if I do end up resetting anywhere, so. Those are their names. You're in their spaceship to see other aliens. And you put on a spacesuit. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you don't get Among Us in the back. Yeah. And I'm a little overly cautious. It's probably just because of the way I play other games. So, you know. They invited me to come to their home called Bogos. Aha, I see. What other thing are we gonna get now that I've said Bogos? Bogus. If you snap your fingers, you'll be halfway through in an instant? That's hilarious. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, but this snap part is actually that, I'm not the first person to attempt the Pokemon Gauntlet, as it's called. I think it was theory crafted a number of years ago, that somebody went ahead and came up with the idea to do the Pokemon Gauntlet. And since then, a lot of people have attempted it, and most people end up snapping and not finishing it. So it does serve a lot of purpose. The Thanos Lock has a lot of different meanings behind it. It's a traditional standard Nuzlocke, but it's just the longest Nuzlocke possible. The only other Nuzlocke that I think could happen would be another idea that I have called the Super Thanos Lock, which, or the Ultra Thanos Lock, I think is better. Because, you know, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, gotta play into it. You're not human, you're an alien. Ah. That's alright, we're all aliens in our own right. Strange people, living our own little worlds. If you snap, half your Pokemon will die. That's such a good idea. I could put that in as a reward. I could put that in as a points redeem, or maybe go ahead and put it as a super rare thing in the stream loots. The Thanos Snap. We'll call it the Thanos Slap. And it'll be like half my Pokemon have to be released. That would be pretty ridiculous. Can you imagine being in the middle of a Nuzlocke and half your Pokemon have to disappear? I'd probably put that in for an obnoxious amount of points. But then I think people will be here long enough to actually cash in on some of those ridiculous point drops, so. Technically, you don't recall seeing you were human. Which generation are you most dreading? Alright, so my history... Alright, now that we've done that, I keep forgetting that this thing has a speed up function. I'm just not using it. I don't know, honestly. Like, so I've only played Generation 1, Generation 2, and Generation 5. I have all the games up to Black 2, White 2. So I'm kind of on the hunt to look for the other generation of games and the equipment to get them played. The only reason I emulate is because, getting the equipment to function well with some of these old pieces of equipment is just a nightmare. So it's much better for me to just have the actual game cartridge so I can legally do the thing. But I don't know. I mean, I know that Gold and Silver and Crystal, I'm really scared that I'm gonna get Whitneyed. I'm gonna get Milk Tanked to death. Red and Blue, mainly, the big humps that I have to worry about are Koga, Sabrina, and the rest are usually pretty easy. In my opinion, anyway. And then, let's see. Gold and Silver is gonna be Whitney. Obviously, the Dragon Lady is gonna be real difficult. I've never played 3, but I hear the battle towers are pretty nasty, so I have no idea. Sounds fun, but I also imagine more than one person manages to save up for it somehow. Yeah, that's true. I mean, people could double slam me with it, but I mean, you know, it'd be half of whatever I have, so it's not like it would take 4 people cashing in all at once in order to go ahead and wipe out my entire team. The Boggos bited. Let's see. I think I've heard that Emerald is difficult in comparison to, like, a lot of the other ones, so I'm not sure. I think I'm dreading any of the 3D versions. Mainly because it seems like as soon as they did the transition from 2D to 3D, the quality, I mean, the fucking quality of their games have just gone downhill anyway. But it seems like them doing any of the 3D updates, the quality of their shit just completely flew out the window. I'm dreading random crashes. I'm dreading things glitching, rollbacks, you know, all kinds of stupid stuff that's gonna happen once I start getting to the later generations. But right now, the only thing I'm dreading is just the Elite Four. That's my big scary at the moment. Know that Sun and Moon are really long, and Brilliant Diamonds, Sparkling Pearl have a brutal E4. Yeah, I've never played anything else, and I hear a lot of horror stories from a lot of people talking about how this series is bad, or that series is bad, or how they struggled on it. So I'm kind of hoping that the community is more than willing to help me out, but I actually tried going to the r/Nuzlocke, and they were 0% helpful. Nobody even gave, like, half a damn. So, like, it didn't make any sense for me to kind of reach out to the community. I mean, I'm just going in there to really update them, but no one really seemed to care about anything I was trying to put out, so I was like, okay, that's fine. I will sweep the crown. I mean, no matter how many people use it, splitting it in half infinite times still can't make your team go down to 0. That's true. I will always be left with at least one Pokemans. Always, I'll have one Pokemon. Let's just hope it's not something dumb. Like, I'm sitting there, and I just catch myself like a level 4 Shuckle, and then that's my only Pokemon, and then I've got to be like, oh shit. Because, I hate to say it, but a Nuzlocke is not the time to do the Fuckle with Shuckle strategy. That's the 0% time to do it. Hey! I'm actually okay with dealing with wheezings on here, because I'm fast enough to take it out before it could self-destruct even if it did have it. Pokemans, that's incorrect on more than one level. You're right. Pokemans. Pokemans, you're right. I don't know how I was thinking about it. The Pokemans. You know what that makes me think of? That I think it was a Vine. Where the guy's like, yo, I know about Pokemon. They got, like, fucking Onion back and, like, Big Dick B. Everybody knows Big Dick B. What? Yeah. Have you never seen that? Oh god, it's like one of my favorite. Hold on, I gotta put this on. It's like one of my favorite fucking things. Even if I get slapped with it. It's so good. Don't worry, I'm gonna put this on for you guys. Hold on. Let me fucking get there to my YouTube. Big Dick B. Here we go.
Actually told me about Tinder. What's up, Ray Ray? He told me to get this like Pokemans app right here, so I went and got it, and they got these cool little characters like dinosaurs and ducks and shit, you know.
Then this guy shows up and he starts calling the Pokemon by the wrong names. I don't know, just on purpose to patronize me, making fun of me. I don't know what his deal was. He called Bulbasaur.
That's Onion Turtle.
Geodude.
Punchy Rock.
Meowth.
That cat
Alright.
with them long ass arms.
Ekans.
Purple shit.
He called Diglett.
That's floor shit right there.
And Doug Trio.
That's three
Triple
floor
floor
shit.
He knew Pikachu. Everybody knows Pikachu.
Oh yeah, that's Pikachu right there.
He called Weepin' Bell.
Oh, that's almost a pair.
Weedle.
Party Wiener.
Beedrill.
Everybody know that's Big Dick B.
Bees don't even have dicks. It's a
It's one of my favorite fucking videos about Pokemon. It's so fucking dumb. Everybody knows about Big Dick B. Another question, will you do the DLCs for the Switch games? Yeah, I am intending to do the DLCs for the Switch games, so worry you not. Expansions, DLCs, whatever. And I think it's dumb as fuck that I'm gonna have to get that DLC twice for 2 different versions. That's grimy, and completely unnecessary. They know what they did. Oh, shit. Well, I didn't have any moves left. Just remembered you were trying to get the PNG Tuber thing working, couldn't figure it out. Using Streamlabs now, but it has no PNG Tuber implement or anything. From what I know and how I have to do, because I use Streamlabs. So for PNG Tuber stuff, you're gonna have to have the program open. On Streamlabs, you'll have to do a capture source. I don't remember whether it's capture window or capture application or capture game source or whatever. But you'll have to go ahead and do that to go ahead and capture your thing. Make a clear background with the image, or a transparent background with the image, and then it'll allow you to go ahead and do it. Grimy as muck. Wait, wrong Pokemon. I saw a hilarious picture, and it was obviously a not safe for work picture, but it was just this lady, you know, and she was just covered in mucks, and I fucking cackled. It was so hilarious to me. But yeah, I'll be doing all the DLCs. I haven't really figured out, aside from Gold and Silver, I don't know what the win conditions are going to be. Obviously for... Well, I mean, aside from Gen 1 and Gen 2 is what I mean. I know that Gen 1, the Elite Four is the win condition, regardless if Mewtwo is caught or not. We'll go after Mewtwo just because I think it's fun to go after Mewtwo, but, I mean, if I get fucking party wiped by the Mew, I'm not gonna stress about it. We'll still move on to the thing because, the challenge basically ends at the Elite Four. As for Gold and Silver, for Gen 2, I think I'm going to go ahead and do, Red being the thing. I think it would be cool to go ahead and do the Elite Four, but I think that beating Red is really the true challenge of that game. You know, he's the true villain. I mean, by villain, I just mean end boss. For whatever reason, the tutorial says Streamlabs for computer had a different interface than the mobile one and can't stream from computer. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Streamlabs on mobile. But you should be able to go ahead and insert a few capture things aside from just screen caps and whatnot. I can do some research and look into it. You know, I've never really considered putting Streamlabs on my phone or iPad or anything like that, but yeah, I think it should have at least some of the same functionality. I'm really big on OBS, but, you know, that's something I'd have to switch into at some point. And I don't feel like taking the time to switch to OBS right now. Also, OBS doesn't allow me to multi-stream, so... But yeah, I'll see if I can find some support. Doing Red in the Johto means that you have to grind your team around 80 to 85 different times. I'm aware. I'm aware. I am Red, but that's the thing, like finishing just the Gen 2 stuff. I mean, sure. It's long, but, like, if I don't do that, then I'm only finishing, like, what, three quarters, maybe 2/3 of the game? Like, there's the whole rest of the game to go ahead and go. And yeah, it may take a long time to go ahead and beat Red, but I mean, I've put in, what, 41 hours here on this alone? Guess I'll have to give it another shot later. Yeah, I'll see if I can find some info. But I mean, I've already put in quite a bit of time here. I mean, what's a couple extra days in the course of a multi-year challenge? This is not really a good place to level with it. I mean, I guess I can at least get 49 here. But yeah, I'm aware that it'll be multiple times getting my Pokemon to over level 80, but that's okay. I think that's what everybody wants. Right? That's what the kids want. Let's go for the good old Drill Peck. We'll hit it with Drill Peck and Fly rather than worrying about the other stuff. We're still not fucking with that wheezing, though. That is for damn sure. Be right back to check out that extra life thing. Yeah, I mean, it is a big thing, so you'll find lots of information on it. Let's see. When I first got into it a long time ago, so the team out in Utah is really, it's really big because that's where the headquarters was. Mind if you did that. I don't really mind if you do Red or not. This entire challenge is enough. Yeah, I mean, I've always just considered that to be the end of the game. I don't know how other people consider it, but I always feel like I never felt like Generation 2 was complete until I beat Red. And maybe it's just a personal preference thing, but... yeah, that was always just how I did it. Grind, grind, grind until I was ready to roll. Since it has a good special, I wonder if it's possible to... I wonder what other move I could use for Kadabra. Because I'm going to get rid of Teleport, but I'm wondering if maybe Psywave should be my last move. Or if there's another move that Kadabra could use that would be just a better option. Alright, 49. I think that's okay for now. I'm not too big on the bird. We'll go ahead and go outside to the grass before, what's it called? We're gonna start making our way towards it. If there's grass outside of Victory Road, we'll hit that up. And then we'll start grinding there for a bit. Do I have my repels on me? I definitely should. I have 7 super repels. I don't think that is enough. Where do we go for super repels? I think Cinnabar had super repels. Let me just head back there. Not Ultra Balls. Always buy Great Balls, not Ultra Balls. Ultra Balls have the same catch chance as Great Balls in the original generations. The only thing that makes them better is... I don't think I'll have very many... Maybe I'll buy one just in case. I think I've got plenty, honestly. Max Repel... Oh, they have Max Repel here. So... if you want to do it individually or on a team now, what do you recommend? If you have other people that you can do it with, then I would recommend a team, or you could always join a team. The team doesn't necessarily mean that you're joining a bunch of people to stream together. A team more refers to a group of people who are putting their money towards that common cause. So, if you do end up joining a team, it would be you putting whatever donations go to a specific hospital or whatnot. Fun fact, did you know that there was a rumor that you could, that Yoshi could join your team in Generation 1? I did not. I remember a whole bunch of rumors about Miyu. And I know you can get Miyu in Generation 1, it's just... it's a whole bunch of shafuckery. It's a whole bunch of fuckery to go ahead and get Miyu in the Generation 1 games. A lot of data manipulation stuff. But it is doable. I mean, it's the reason why I didn't catch any Pokemon on Route 25, so that way I had access to it in case I wanted to. But, I would say go ahead and do it individually. I mean, unless you're gonna go ahead and join a team that has a whole bunch of people, or you feel really compelled to go ahead and join a team. What did I get? 10. It may cut out me getting a thing, but it's better I don't knock out any Pokemon while I'm on my way. Forgot how the rumor goes, but it involves Dragonite. Man, there were so many... like, I wonder what stuff hasn't even been discovered in Pokemon. Because the coding is such a mess. There's probably all kinds of things in the game that we don't even know. Possibly stream at the same time. It's unlikely you would just have a stream month or two. Oh, it's not like that. It's not like you'd have to do it at the same time. The team is more to go ahead and create a shared code and such, and you guys are doing things as a team. You don't have to necessarily stream at the same time. You could stream at any time. I used to have an Extra Life link that I kept on my channel, and it was just always there, so when I streamed, you always had the option. But yeah, so doing it individually or as a team just refers to, you know, sharing your contributions towards the hospital. It's on a Saturday, so I guess that opens up some schedules anyway. Yeah, I spread I spread Extra Life anywhere and everywhere that I can. I think it is such a great organization that I want as many people interested and doing things for it as possible. This is on the way, right? I'm going the right way, right? I don't actually recall if this is the right way to go or not. Sounds awesome. Would I have the option to join your team? I haven't started anything this year. Just because so the one thing that working in my job means that I don't really know what my schedule is going to be sometimes. I usually have weekends of 8. You son of a cracker. What a surprise to see you here. Yeah, get fucked. I don't actually know what level he's at. I hope he is not, like... I hope he's not a higher level than me. This could turn out very badly. I didn't even think about this. Oh! Get fucked! Oh no, he's faster than me. Did you know that the game was at one point going to be entirely about catching Pokemon and battling would be automatic? I did not know that. That's interesting. He's about to use a Rhyhorn. Yeah, let's switch up. Wall Street. Now, let's go for the safe option. Surf it up. Guess I'll go individually for now. Figure it out as I go. Honestly, yeah, that's the best way to do it. There's not too much to it other than getting your code and just putting it out there so that way people can see it. And anybody will be able to go in and click on it, and yeah. If I remember, they only thought about a battle system a few months before release, which is why it's so broken. Honestly, you know what I would prefer? I would just prefer if... Execute... Lemon Party it is. I would honestly prefer if they just came up with a new battle system. Like, this thing is well past outdated. Well past outdated. I don't know why I didn't go for the bird. Now, we'll keep it here. Because I can bolt it. This is why it's a coverage Pokemon. It looks like you need Discord for it? You shouldn't. I don't think you need Discord for it. I mean, shit, you didn't need Discord when I started. Also, Wublin Island. Alakazam. What do I even use? What do I even use? There's no, like, good anything to use here. I guess Wall Street. That's the only thing I can think of. Just throwing it a Hyper Beam at it. Oh, 167. Look at that attack. About to use Charizard. Change Pokemon. Nah. hit it with the surf. I just said it because it says Discord handle, but maybe there's a way around it. I'll just give it a quick try quick. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, that's weird. I didn't know that they would force you to use Discord handles and such. That is very odd. You were careless? That's why you lost? That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. Man, you want to get loosened up? Listen, you want to get loosened up? There's a ridge over there. Just bend over that ridge. You'll loosen... I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. Smell ya? Yeah. You smell these nuts. Guy's a punk. Alright, let's go ahead and, one thing that beats brain is gun. That is true. That is true. A firearm will go ahead and do a real number, won't it? I find it... I'm probably going to, like, forever name my rival chat. It's always gonna be you guys. That are my final thing to overcome. Alright. I haven't been down Victory Road in so long. I don't remember shit about this place. Pokemon League front gate. Is this the actual cave? That's the boulder badge. Go right ahead. Just left with Brank continued to press and nothing happened, so I guess that worked out. I wonder what happens if I come here... like, way earlier. Hold on. I guess my next question is... Oh, I don't have the rod anyway, so never mind. Don't worry about that. Only if you have the Cascade badge. Indigo Plateau, the highest Pokemon authority. God, I forgot what it feels like walking up to this place. That is the Thunder Badge. It's too bad you can't, like, talk to them or anything. Like, they don't have anything to say other than, let me check your badge. If you have the rainbow badge. Pass here if you have the soul badge. Wow. Random swimmer. Marsh badge. Oh! I completely forgot about these Pokemon spots out here. I knew there was grass, but... Alright, we're saving right now. I know it doesn't matter, because if something gets knocked out, that doesn't... It's gonna fucking... But where am I considered? Is this considered... Route 23, so it is a new place. You already signed up? You'll deal with the details later? Best way to go about it. Let's see. And it's, even though tomorrow is considered their big, or not tomorrow, Saturday is considered their big game day, honestly, you can do it at any time. I feel like if you're gonna be streaming, do it for a good cause. Extra Life is one of the biggest, like, game day event is one of the biggest things. Like, Extra Life is as big as things like GDC. Just to put it in perspective, Extra Life is humongous. So, Route 23, let's see what nonsense pops up here. Also, PP up I should use for Wall Street. Hyper Beam. What do we get? Okay. Alright, cool, I guess. Fun facts. Did you know that Game Freak made a Alolan Executor Grass for the funny? Source, bro, trust me. That's pretty interesting. Also, fun fact, I guess, on that. Did you know that, they revealed a Alolan Executor way before they even designed it forever ago in one of the promo collector sets? I don't even think they intentionally made it. I think they just happened to do it. So how is the money gathered? Because you can't donate currently and I'm not monetized, so is it just a promotion? Yeah, it's just a promotion to donate. And as long as you've chosen a hospital where that thing goes, they'll be able to go ahead and donate to that link and it'll go directly to them. You don't even have to handle the money. Not at all. So it shouldn't be something you have to worry about whatsoever. The Earth Badge. It is the Earth Badge. Victory Road. Yep, we're gonna do this thing here. This tiny little patch of grass here. See what pops out. Rhydon was the first Pokemon designed fully. Yep. Fearow. I don't need a Fearow. Wow, that thing is fast. Holy shit. Please, Arcanine. Or Growlithe. That thing is super fast. Oh, you can stop that right there. You can not hit my Pokemon that hard. I would very much appreciate that. What even can I catch here? I'll raise much considering my honest is mainly a minors, but I guess it couldn't hurt. Yeah, but I mean, as you start going, you could always talk to people you know. You know, talk to their parents and stuff. Talk to your friends' parents and stuff. They might be willing to. I think if you reach certain goals, they actually give you stuff. As well, if you, like, end up putting stuff in for your information and whatnot. Because I used to have on the car before I got in a massive accident. The last car that I had actually had an Extra Life sticker on the back. Let me see. Route 23, Gen 1. Snorlax is based off of a mystical being known as Yormothair. I did not. Huh. You know, it wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of stuff that's based off of, hold on, let me take a look. Southern segment. So there's both a southern and a northern segment. Let me see if I can. Generation 1. Spearows, Fearows, Ekans, Arbok. The possibility of a Ditto. Ditto would be the only thing I could catch here. Seaking, Seadra, Kingler. Yeah, so it looks like Ditto would be the only thing I could catch because I have Fearow, so it cuts out Spearow and Fearow. I have an Ekans, so Arbok and Ekans are cut out. And the only thing I could possibly catch would be Ditto. So, no point in Futsit with it. I'm kind of curious if leveling up here would even be worth it, honestly. Because leveling up in the cave is not worth it. Just because there are so many self-destructors in there. Alright, we'll see you when you get back. So what we're going to do is we are going to switch to Wall Street up front. I gotta pull up a map before I do anything else, because I'm about to go ahead and just... Victory Road, red version map. We're not gonna go for any Pokemon fights. God, I hate this wiki. This is the worst fucking thing. Since I believe that you may have missed the joke, your mother is supposed to be your mother. Oh my god, I totally did miss the damn joke. Got him. Because I was just thinking your moth hair. Oh man. That's pretty funny. I usually don't get your mama jokes and stuff like that. I was raised by a single dad, so like, most people would bust out with the yo mama jokes, and then I'd hit them up with the I haven't seen my mom in X years, and they're usually like, oh. So most people wouldn't use it on me, because it didn't hit with me at all, so I wouldn't even think about it. So yeah, your mother jokes will fly right the fuck over my head. Let me see if I can images of Victory Road. That's YouTube. That's Fire Red Leaf Green. I don't need that. There we are. So, that looks a heck of a lot better. I guess I'll have a lot of Pokemon on the way there. So let's go ahead and use the Super Repels. Just Barrier 1, here's a switch. Oh, do I have to get my mom to move that boulder on that switch permanently? I don't recall. I think I do then. I won't hit you with another Yo Mama joke again. I didn't think the last one was funny. I thought the last one was pretty funny. I just, you know, I'm kind of immune to Yo Mama jokes because I've never really had them used on me. You know, mainly because when you respond with, I haven't seen my mom in so long, most people are just like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. And I'm just like, yeah, no, it's cool. Doesn't bug me one bit. There it is. Alright, so there is a cool trainer. There is one rare candy and a sky attack up there, which I think are going to be good to get. So let's go for those, even though it's a little far away. Oh, I guess I can go only for one or the other. Ooh, what do I go for? The rare candy or the sky attack? Let me see what we have here. What do you know? I guess we can get rid of Mirror Move for Sky Attack. Yeah, I think we're gonna eat through all of my stuff. I'm curious if I leave the cave, if I'll be able to get that one back, though. And be able to push for the other. Because another rare candy would be really good. Let me just try it right now. If I gotta push another boulder, that's fine. I do. Alright. It is what it is. Such is the cost of doing business, I suppose. Oh, it's not even there. Fuck me. Cool. We'll get both of them. Alright, so we'll cross this trainer. Avoid looking at them. Fun fact, did you know that Meryl was also known as Pika Blue? Yes, I did. I was there when Pika Blue was revealed, and everyone was like, it must be a new version of Pikachu! Yeah, I do remember that. It was actually referred that way when it first came out, because people didn't really know what to call it. It wasn't necessarily the reveal, it was just that everyone associated it with Pikachu when it first came out. Because I remember, like, somebody had found a Japanese name and nobody knew what it was or anything, so I recall the old Pika Blue. Alright, we're going to avoid any of these. When does Geodude learn self-destruct? Or, hold on. Let me look this up real quick. This is very important. Self-destruct, let's see, Victory Road, Explosion. I hate how I'm trying to look up for Victory Road, and it just will not give me what I want. Those are all those items. Trainers. Nah, never mind. I guess we'll just keep going with what it is. I'm not gonna worry about whether I can grind here or not. I would love to grind here, but it's just not worth it. It's too risky. Far too risky to grind here. Okay, so we're gonna pop out of where? Ladder 1 here. So Mega Kick, switch number 2. I love how they put it off screen so that way it can do its thing. Did you know you're running out of Pokemon facts? So, without it being incredibly obvious? You know, I would have never known. Listen, if you would have told me anything, I would have been like, yeah, sounds legit. Sounds plausible. Hidden Ultra Ball. Moltres is in this cave. Hold on, do I have it on me? I do! Heck yeah! I completely forgot Moltres was here. Aw, shit. That's what I get for not looking ahead in the map. Fuck it. If I can't Hyper Beam this thing out, I can't Hyper Beam anything, so there's no point. Are you serious? How many times are you gonna miss Hydro Pump? Are you serious? Holy shit. Is that what's happening right now? You're gonna miss 3 Hydro Pumps in a row? Holy crap. Did you know that Pikachu is piss yellow? Did you know that Pikachu? I didn't. I did not. Did you know that if you shake a Pikachu really hard, it glows in the dark? Alright, there's the Moltres. I can't just throw my ball from here. This is kind of dumb. Alright, so I need to go all the way down to avoid the Juggler. Switch number 4. There's Mega Kick there. Tamer E. Ladder 2. Submission, Full Restore, and Full Heal. Both around here. Let's try and avoid this trainer, but still get the thing. The Full Restore will be around it, and then Submission. Didn't get a notification for this? What did you miss? Not too much. I did some grinding, and now I am slowly making my way through Victory Road right now. I'm not exactly what I would call prepared, but, oh, Full Restore's in that rock. Okay. So we'll just go around. Ladder number 2. So that takes me to... So I need to get to ladder number 3 if I want to catch myself a Moltres. I don't care about the max revive, that doesn't matter to me, obviously. Switch number 3, barrier number 3. Explosion doesn't matter. Hole number 4. Getting one of the legendary birds? I did not. So I'm just gonna slap myself the Moltres here, I guess. And I actually have the fucking Master Ball on me right now, so it's worth it. Okay, I also need to do... I'm gonna go ahead and knock out that barrier here. Super repel. Since I haven't encountered anything here, I can still go for a lot of the stuff. We're not going to go for explosion, that's all that is. Let's hope you have the Master Ball. I even checked. I do have the Master Ball. I made sure I did. So I should hopefully be able to avoid this lady. Yeah, perfect. Go down this way. We'll go up. Avoid both of these. Oh shit, I have to fight one of them, don't I? Oh, no, we're good. I can just go under this one. Drop this here into the hole. Ladder for 6, ladder for 5. Ladder for 3. After Articuno, you can never be too sure. Had to check myself. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want a repeat of that master class in fucking up. Oh, wait, I can go this way. I feel like I'm gonna burn through so many repels here. If we end up running out of repels, I'll just teleport my way out, but... You know what? I have a regular repel here. So let's just use that, too. Save my super repels. What even is this thing? Guard spec? Not worth it. Yeah! Yeah! Look at that Moltres. It's funny because I really didn't have a fire type, so... Alright, there we go. So, 29, Victory Road. Moltres, Master Ball. Did you know that according to a random... A random what? NPC in Pokemon X and Y, a Master Ball and a Big Nugget are of equal value? Huh. Interesting. No, I didn't know that. Love how the Master Ball shakes like it's actually gonna escape. Known as the legendary bird of fire, every flap of its wings creates a dazzling flash of flame. Do you want to give it a nickname? Oh, hold on. No, you're right, you're right, you're right. Hey, alright. SRB, it's your choice. What do you want to name this thing? I completely forgot. You're new here. You get it once you play X? I'll get there. It's your choice of naming this thing. I would name it Articuno. I thought about naming it Articuno, but I realized that SRB is new here. So, we're gonna go ahead and give them the option first. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Go ahead. I'm holding. I'm ready for you to give me the name. Whatever floats your boat. Name it Gerald? I love it. Gerald. What an unusual name. It could have been named Steve, but Gerald it is. Here we are. Gerald was transferred to Bill. Alright. Moving on. What a name. Legendary bird, legendary name. You know, they were a match made in heaven. Alright, so... Ladder 2. We're gonna go back to Ladder 2. Repel wore off. Super Repel. Okay, the boulder should be here now, so I can just push it. Okay, I don't know where I have to push this boulder to. There is a switch for 4, and that barrier for 4, and that'll take me up to ladder 5. Okay. His full name is Geraldine Firebird Maltris, but that wouldn't fit. We could have gotten Geraldine, I think. Alright, so this takes me back up to this one. Nothing here. Okay, that takes me here. Full restore. Awesome. Am I missing something? Like... Oh, this is the exit right here. Okay. Guys, we are not going to... In case you're wondering, we are not going to fight the Elite Four just yet. We're saving the Elite Four for tomorrow. Do all of these say the same thing? The highest Pokemon authority? Yeah, they do. Why the fuck would you put all of these statues over here? What a waste. I'm guessing they're all supposed to be different Pokemon as you go. Yo, champ in the making. We have to face the Elite Four in succession. If you lose, you have to start all over again. That sentence has never been more fucking real. Ever. I'm not going for it right now. You're psycho. Full restores, max potions. Full restores. Yeah, it's full restores. That's it. No point in going for anything other than this. When I was a kid, I used to think Max Potion was better. Statues are cool, I guess. was playing Fallout 4 on Survival Permadeath earlier, and I encountered a random legendary Mirelurk Queen at level 4 and I got one shot. Have you ever had that happen? Depending on what section you go to, there are a few places where Mirelurk Queens are guaranteed to spawn. I think there is one place out near the swamps that's fairly close to the starting zone. There's one place that's all the way down south. That has the... Hey, Stray, welcome. How you doing? There's one place kind of south, not in the Glowing Sea, but close to it, that also has one. There's one that can pop up near a set of, where a T-45 spawning, armor spawn is at. There's one that pops up near the castle. I'm not sure if I said that. But I know that there are 5 locations in total that are guaranteed Mirelurk Queen spawn spots. So yeah, you can definitely encounter one. Getting a legendary, you just happen to get lucky there, my friend. Hope to see me again. Good thing Repel wore off. Now, the next question. Let's look at what we've got right now in the team. Gyarados staying with me. Noob Destroyer staying. We're going to get him all the way up to... We're going to get him to learn, what's it called? Hyper Beam. There's a guaranteed spawn near Coastal Cottage. And the Island Croup Manor is on. Yeah, that's the one I couldn't remember. That's the one I couldn't remember. Because I thought I'd mentioned 4, but I don't think I mentioned 5 of them. Final trivia fact. Did you know that Hipporo is rated the #1 worst pet out of the Kanto decks? Oh no. Why is it the worst dex? Why is it the worst pet? Lemon Party is our coverage. Not a Rattata. Ugh! Listen, if I didn't have not a Rattata, I would put in Moltres. See, my Noob Destroyer is still alive. Boy, let me tell you. Your Noob Destroyer almost died to Articuno. Articuno took Noob Destroyer to 3 HP on 1 critical. It was horrendous. It almost died. I'm talking this close so you understand the intensity of what it was. There's a video about it. You should watch it. Oh no. Is it gonna be a whole bunch of tie-ins to Bill Cosby? Is that what's gonna happen? But yeah, so if nothing else, this is probably gonna be my party. If I got nothing, no other things, this be the party. Unless Reggie, you're gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and take Gerald in. Oh my god. Oh, it was really scary. It was I felt my fucking heart drop. It went from like full health to 3 HP. It was so fucking scary. Alright, so we're gonna fly on at it now. I'm scared for my sweet Gerald's life. Don't worry, I would definitely grind before I do that. You have nothing to worry about. Alright, here we go. It is time for the ultimate grind fest. Let's start with the Fearow. I mean, I guess that all comes down to whether he'll switch the Fearow out for the Moltres. He has said he wants the Fearow to go to the Elite Four, so it is going. The rest of the team seems fairly flexible, and I think at this point I am fairly ready for what comes this way. Is there... Do elixirs restore PP in moves? I don't know if that's the case or not, so... Not gonna lie, I didn't expect to stay on the stream for this long, but now hooked on this. Oh, I usually tend to go ahead and stream for, I stream roughly about 3+ hours a day. So my stream schedule is Monday through Sunday, 3+ hours a day. So you'll find me here. If ever I'm not here, I'll always say, if it's something that I know is coming up, I'll always mention it at the end of the broadcast, so pop in at the last 5 minutes if you can't catch it to see if I'm going to be broadcasting the next day. I'll let you guys know. If something comes up, I will always post something either on Twitter, which is the same handle that it is here, or I'll post something on YouTube to let you guys know I will not be streaming that day. So you can always check one of those two sources, and it will be there. Or just check the end of my stream. So, but yeah, I tend to really put in a lot of time. When I was doing my ARC streams, I think I put in what, 6 hours a day. I was putting in for streams. I was getting off at 2, and then I was streaming all the way up until 8, and then going to bed. It was pretty serious time that I'd put in. But then ARC was a little more interactive than most streams, so. But yeah, I'm about halfway through my stream time right now. And I figure tomorrow is going to be the Elite Four fight, so we're going to go ahead and grind and grind and grind and grind. And then at the end of the stream, we'll go ahead and give it the old go. Yeah, the Pokemon Mansion, I think, is my last grind location. It used to be, except Tuesdays and Sundays. Nice to know it's every day now. Yeah, I went ahead and switched it up because, Tuesdays, and because my stream is only going to be like 3 hours, Luft used to go ahead and be off on Tuesdays. And she tends to work the weekends now anyway. So, she still has a guaranteed Tuesday. But now she's off on, I think, Fridays or something. I don't remember her exact schedule, but yeah. Now we've kind of worked on the fact that I won't stream forever. What time roughly? Give me the British time. You are across the pond, so... Give me a second, I actually have a time frame for you guys. It is currently... World clocks... London, it is 9:15 now. So you guys are plus 4 to where I'm at. So usually I'll start streaming at 3-7. I'll usually start streaming at about 7:30. Usually anywhere between 7 and 7:30 your time. A substantial bunch of my my viewers are from the UK, so I keep the world clocks on my phone from different locations. It's a little later than I would like, honestly, but it's better than it used to be. I used to stream at some pretty late times. Zonovox International. That actually does sound pretty cool. Sounds like something I would, Azon International, maybe I'll make a second channel to put all of my, the edited videos if I ever get around to editing the, like, 7,000 hours worth of stuff I have to go through. The only reason... Sweet, I can actually catch the streams. Yeah, and I try and be pretty consistent. It's very rare that I'm usually off my stream schedule. If I don't start an hour after my normal start time, you can safely assume something has happened and I will not be able to stream. But the majority of the time, I have a pretty consistent schedule. Can I knock it with the Fury this time? Oh no. That will not do. It's gonna get poisoned now, because I wanted to go ahead and... Oh! They didn't get poisoned! Haha! Suck it, coughing. We can't avoid these things forever. We can't avoid it forever, so... It's 900 XP, so... It's not something I want to keep avoiding. I'll be going soon, though. It's quite late for me, and it doesn't seem like you're gonna do much else today. Yeah, just a lot of grinding today. Today, and I think for the majority of the stream for tomorrow, is probably gonna be grinding. And, I'll probably put something out before I finish up. Before I finish up and go out at the Elite Four. So, but yeah, closer to the end of my stream, tomorrow will probably be a long stream, and then I'll go ahead and do the Elite Four tomorrow. If you ever do edited videos, it should go on a different channel called Zonovox, while this one should be called Zonovox Live or something. Yeah, I mean, that could definitely work. Or maybe I should just edit my stuff on here. Hey! How is it going, Lone Wolf? How are you doing today? I know you're probably well past gone, as you messaged forever ago. But if you're still here, Lone Wolf, I see you now. I'm sorry. Your message didn't pop up for me. Basically, how J Schlatt runs the channel. Think I'll skedaddle right now? Absolutely. RSB, we'll see you again later. And if you do end up popping in more often than once or twice, I will remember you. I tend to remember most people who pop into my channel. And as long as you don't change your name, you just become a regular in my book, so... Yeah, I think I'll be able to get some good levels in here. My only concern with Natarata all the way to the Elite Four... Yeah, I gotta grind it up now. It's gotta be at least level 60-something. So... I'd like to get everything to level 65. I don't actually remember what Gary's or, what Rival's levels are. Rival Elite 4. Gen 1. Whatever his Pokemon are what I gotta think about. Elite 4, Generations 1. So... I asked for Generation 1 and it's like, go fight Lorelei. That's not what I fucking want. Lorelei is not Gen 1, you fucking cucks. Have you used items in battle? I think I have. Remember during the Articuno fight where I had to go ahead and save fucking Gyarados' life? Yeah, I've definitely used items in battle. It just hasn't been very often. Wait a second, is Lorelei the first one? an ice trainer and member of the Elite Four. Damn, I don't remember her being the first, like, Pokemon Red and Blue. Yeah, I definitely don't remember her being here. Damn. It's been that long, hadn't it? Alright, I guess. So, I thought that Bruno was actually the first one. But, yeah, so it's Lorelei. She has a lot of water and ice types. So, I should be able to go ahead and slap that Dugong with the Nidoking. Fire, electricity, electricity, and then... What is this thing? It's not a fucking... Wow, okay. Initial and rematch. So they only have 5 Pokemon in their initial lineups? No way, I thought they had 6. That doesn't seem right. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Because I definitely don't recall them having, like, just 5 Pokemon in their lineups. There we are. This thing's fucking lying to me. It's trying to tell me it has different Pokemon than it does. Dugong, Cloyster, Slowbro, Jinx, and Lapras. Jesus Christ, it's trying to... It's big lying to me. So then there's Bruno, then Agatha. So... Hey, Silverblade, welcome back. How are you doing? So, Lorelei will be pretty simple. Electricity, fire, because Jinx is ice. Electricity, electricity, electricity. So Nidoking is gonna be the big sweep king for the original. Bruno has an Onix, so I can slap that Onix easy with the Gyarados. Pull out the Kadabra for Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Poliwrath I can slap with the Nidoking, and then Machamp I will also use the Kadabra. Agatha, Kadabra, 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 Kadabra. Just joined now, so I was just wondering, how's your game going? It is going pretty well. I am at the Elite Four. I'm just grinding up my Pokemon right now. So most of my stuff is like around 50, 51, but I need all of these things to be up pretty high. I just don't remember what, I don't remember what my rival looks like, is the issue. I don't remember the rival fight in the Elite Four. You gotten some high levels? Yeah, they're getting up there. I tend to go ahead and have some really big grinding. Right now, today and tomorrow are probably big grinding episodes. I'll be fighting the Elite Four tomorrow. So, this is what it's gonna be, is grind, 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 grind. Until I get these things up to... my goal is probably going to be 60 to 65, but I really got to figure out what my rival is in the Elite Four. What his levels are, and that'll determine what I grind up to. I'm just looking for that information now so I can figure out... Were it not for my rival. In every generation beyond one becomes the champion by beating the current champion after defeating him. Also follows this rules, I assume that makes it so that Lance was the previous champion before rival. lowering him to a member of the Elite Four. In that case, does that mean there was an Elite Four that rival fought that I didn't? Since he lost his position with Lance being lowered to an Elite Four member? Oh! I didn't even consider that. Alright, anyway, let's see. Where is my rival fights? How many Nuzlocks have you done in this game? Or this is literally my first Nuzlocke ever. So I have never done a Nuzlocke before, and I am going for the crown achievement of the full gauntlet, all 34 games. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever done a Nuzlocke, period. So if I seem a little jittery, and like, if I seem like I have no idea what I'm doing, it's literally because I don't know what I am doing. So I'm kind of just going by the seat of my, like, the seat of my pants half the time. Figuring out how things go as they go. Over-preparing for things because I don't really understand the mechanics and everything so well. I've only played Generation 1, 2, and 5, so I have no idea what's coming for me in 3, 4, and everything after Black and White. So I am, yeah. I'm going for the Crown Glory achievement of the Nuzlocke community. And, with, like, 0 experience in this. It's been fun. It's been fun. I have a really, like, I have a true appreciation for this game now. There's a lot of stuff in this game that I never even considered or never thought how it went. But now I appreciate it. Pokemon I never would have considered using. That's fair. I did my first Nuzlocke in Heart Gold and Soul Silver for the first time. Nice! Yeah, I'm looking forward to Gold and Silver. They were definitely my favorite things, and I know that the remake of Gold and Silver's... A lot of people tell me I'm gonna have trouble with it, but... Oh, please don't hit me with that big old poison. Yeah... This will be my first ever, and so once I finish Red, which is currently what I'm on, I'll be going for Blue version right after that, and then from Blue version, I'll be going to Yellow, and then Yellow version, I'll be going to Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So I am doing every version, all the mainline games, including their multiple iterations. That's what the Thanos lock requires, or the Pokemon Gauntlet, as most people know it as, but I have coined it as the Thanos lock, because it takes so many games to complete. And if I fail at any point, I have to start over at the very beginning in Red version, so it is a very serious lock. I don't expect to get it the first time. I'm probably going to end up having to restart at some point. But yeah, I always appreciate when people are popping in, so, you know, feel free to like, sub, all that good stuff. Whatever, helps the channel grow. Follow, I guess they call it, on Twitch. Oh, you actually did it! You did it! But really, thank you, very much. My broadcast schedule is usually Monday through Sunday. I just updated my schedule yesterday, so you can feel free to actually check out the schedule. It's gonna look like that for a while. Tomorrow, most likely, I will be fighting the Elite Four. And then, from there, we'll move on to Blue version after that. Yeah. If you have any questions or anything else, let's go! It's me, Mario! Yeah. I'm usually pretty animated, and I try and talk to everybody who pops in, so if you ever just feel like having a regular conversation or whatever, I am always down for it. Always nice. Yeah, it's always nice to have somebody to talk to. You know, my channel used to be a little bit, like... sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's not. The best part about my channel, I like to think, is the fact that I usually have no idea what the fuck I'm getting myself into when I decide to go for, like, the most time-consuming or difficult challenges in whatever game I choose. Like, I am already subjecting myself to probably a multi-year challenge here, trying to go ahead and get through this gauntlet. I'm hoping the channel grows again. You know, I've already hit my, the goals that I've wanted on Twitch. But I'm really hoping, like, this year... I have a goal set on my YouTube that if I, go ahead and hit 1,000 on my YouTube, I'm going to get a tattoo live stream, so I'll have that done and people can go ahead and tune in while I get my, my dog tattooed. You know, I feel like that's the least thing that I could do to repay back the community is go ahead and put my emblem on my body permanently. How's your day been, by the way? You got any plans for your weekend or anything? Exciting stuff going on in your life? Good old coughing. It's not a pony top, but it'll do. I think. Yeah, I would just prefer if it was just nothing but pony top, but it's not. After this fight, let me go ahead and check to see what level most people take on the Elite Four. Because you know, being my first one, I have no clue. Oh, I still didn't even look to see what Rival Fight Gen 1. Red-Blue Rival Encounters. Number 1. Let's see. Number 2 is Nugget Bridge. 3, 4, 5, Pokemon Tower. Silphco, 22. And then Champion is a level 61, so level 65. Oh, that's if he has the Venusaur. So he has Charizard, so he has Executor. Probably to go ahead and deal with my, my other stuff. But level 65. So I need to be at minimum level 65 before I go into the Elite Four. Yep, so grind, 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 grind. Just keep flying. Alright, we'll drill peck from here. I would have gone with the Fury, but it just doesn't seem like it's doing enough damage, so We're just gonna keep drill pecking. Why did I do that? Because I'm dumb. Yeah, let me mirror move on the move that didn't happen. I could go to the second floor, but I am still very afraid of whatever pops up there. And I would rather not deal with slightly higher Pokemon that may be able to self-destruct on me. Oh, I guess I'm left with the Fury attacks. Oh. Yep, I guess I'm left with Fury attacks. I didn't realize I was that low. You can make it. There we go. Also, let me heal up and then throw some of my stuff away because I don't need most of it. Not gonna need any more Pokeballs here. At least not for... No more Great Balls, at least not until. We'll, deposit the Super Potions are fine. Ice Heal, Super Repel. I don't think I need Super Repel anymore because we're just gonna fly directly in when we need to. The Hyper Potions I'll keep on me. Full Heal I will also keep on me. The Nugget we can just sell next door. Great Balls. So my Nuzlocke and Solsuro as a 6 full team. Charizard, Togepi, Cyndaquil, Electrive, Perugly, and Feraligatr. That's a pretty good team. Let's see, you've got a lot of your bases covered. Charizard, Togepi, that's an interesting one, though. Cyndaquil, yeah, for your Feraligatr to go ahead and coax the Electrive when they go ahead and try and aim for the Charizard or Cyndaquil. Let's see. I am hoping that for any of Gold and Silver, I will more likely than not go for I'll probably go for Feraligatr. I feel like Feraligatr is a pretty solid Pokemon. I don't remember what else there is. I know Bayleaf I don't like. There's not enough poison to merit Bayleaf. And there's plenty of fire types in the game itself. Is this, that's Wing Attack, isn't it? I think. And then 17. We'll check both of these. Item. One of these is, like, Sky Attack or Wing Attack or whatever. Sky Attack. Make room for Sky Attack with Mirror Move. And then, I don't remember what 17 is. Submission. Yeah, I use a randomizer for my Nuzlocke, if you're wondering. Yeah, I was kind of curious about how you got some of those Pokemon, but, I mean, I wasn't gonna ask. I think it's so cool when people play it like a randomizer, because you never know what you're gonna run into. You really have the most crazy lineups for teams, for randomizers. I didn't get big into Nuzlocke till just this past year. So, that's the only real reason I know anything about Nuzlocke and such. Yeah, I think a randomizer really... Now, here's a question. For a randomizer, does it also randomize the items that you end up getting as well? So is it possible to, soft lock yourself out of a game because of a randomizer? Because you need, a key item, but you can't get that key item? Or is it strictly just your encounters and such? I'm wondering how much Sky Attack would work versus Drill Peck. There are options for that, and others like TMs. Holy shit, I didn't even consider TMs. So that's a truly crazy, wow. That sounds like it'd just be fun in general. That's something I do on my own time. Goodness, sorry. I don't get very much sleep most of the time, so I am usually in a constant state of tired. I feel like the whole world is usually in a constant state of tired these days. Are you serious? That's twice in a row it missed fly. What is going on here? How small was that Ponyta? Okay, cool. Now I can try my Sky Attack. Is glowing. I didn't realize it was a two-part move. I thought Sky Attack was just a regular move, but I mean, hey, okay. Guess now I know. Oh man, and I gave up Mirror Move for that. $52. 13 more levels to go. This is gonna be a long grind. It's gonna be a long grind. There is a way for having other trainers to get their Pokemon higher levels and making them fully evolved at a certain level. Higher levels to make them... What do you mean? Hey! Welcome back, Zenderman. How are you doing today? Alright, you gonna hit the road straight? Alright. Don't worry, I know how boring this is. You know how it is. It's just like everything else. I choose these challenges to have these long down times, and right now my long down time is just grinding. So it's gonna be a lot of the same stuff, so... I understand. You have a fantastic night, Stray. Thanks for popping in as always. Get that good fly. We're flying at that Ponyta. You're energetic as fuck, so you decided to go to the gym for 4 hours? Nice. I am doing alright. What'd you end up doing today in the gym? You focusing on any particular muscle groups? Working on your cardio? What do you normally do? I used to be a really big gym rat, so... You like the long grinds, huh? Well, come... How come you didn't breed your own Rexes and Arc? What do you mean? I did. I did breed my own Rexes and Arc. The only Rexes that weren't actually bred... there were 2 instances that Rexes were donated. One was where we were in the very beginning before we had truly established the rules. Somebody had just stopped by the base and dropped off some, like, super Rex eggs that I had no idea what they were, and we just kept them on ice forever. And the other time was when I had my Tech Rexes, and somebody had dropped off a single Tech Rex. That wasn't crazy amazing, but it did have a few mutations into it. And they just donated it because they were quitting. So those are the only dinos that we ever did the thing. Didn't you get some other people you fought the Alpha Overseer with? Yeah, and that's what I was saying, is, our Alpha Rexes were completely donated. Like, I hadn't even established the rules back then. We'd literally had those eggs when somebody just randomly dropped off some eggs to us, and we were like, oh, okay, we don't know what to do with them. So we just put them away for a long time. And then we brought them out and eventually raised them when we were dealing with the alpha fights. So, outside of that, I think that and one single Tech Rex were the only donated ones that we had. And that was, like I said, it was before I had even decided the rules. And Z went ahead and convinced us to go ahead and use them because he knew how long it would take to go ahead and actually breed the mutations we needed to fight. But yeah, I did breed and raise quite a lot of those Rexes. You know, everything from the Gamma and Beta fights was all bred ourselves. Calisthenics. Alright, calisthenics is alright, but I mean, you could just do that at home. Why go to the gym if you're gonna do calisthenic stuff? Took a while, but you're back. Welcome back. It would have been a whole year just to get that amount of mutations. Yeah. Yep. And that's kind of why when Z had seen what the eggs looked like and everything, he had just assumed that somebody had dropped them off and they were bossers. So that was the only reason we raised the bossers. And even then, we still only had, I think, 4 bossers, and we had to go ahead and we still had to raise the 4 bossers all the way up, and then breed those bossers to make more. I think we ended up making about 40 Rexes in total, out of those bossers, so that way we had backups and stuff, in case something happened. For example, say the first trainer you encounter has a Pidgey at level 3. There's an option for a percentage of 10 to 50, so that makes the Pidgey either level 4 or 8. Either 4 or 8 levels higher than its original level. Oh! That's interesting. Huh. You're redoing the gym in your house, so you had to go out for it? Ah, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, if you don't have any equipment and stuff like that. But, you know. I don't know. Calisthenics are great, but I mean, I have always been, I'm very much a cardio person, or, you know, lift heavy things. Calisthenics is just, I mean, you can pretty much do it anywhere. At home, in the subway, in the tub. You once spent a total of 5 days breeding aloes on like 50 times, just to get 7 mutations. I was pretty lucky when we got to Genesis 2. I had quite a bit of Astrodelphus, and I was really enjoying breeding the Astrodelphus. And I think by the time I had ended, I had a total of like 5 mutations. And they were decent mutations, so it was pretty cool. You could bench 235 kilograms. Nice. I don't know what you're looking at me for. It's not time. You need to calm down, girl. It is not time. I watched her take you out. You're not gonna go ahead and trick me. Imagine what it would be like. What it would be like on one time. We got surprisingly lucky. With a lot of our mutations and a lot of our grinding and everything, we got surprisingly lucky. Our Megatheriums had really good wild catch rates. They had pretty phenomenal attack stats. We managed to go ahead and get a lot of twins and triplets, with mutations here and there as well. And I think our Rexes had a high degree of mutation, because I remember getting plenty of mutations on our dinos. Pretty much just go for a walk on occasion, that's about all for your workout plan. Yeah, for me, I'd have to put in a lot of effort, and I am trying to go ahead and get back into shape, but it's not like an easy thing for me. Not an easy thing at all. Because I'm 35, my metabolism has turned into a slowpoke. So, losing any amount of weight just takes forever. Without a serious concerted effort of going to the gym every single day and spending 2 to 3 hours in there, which I barely have 2 to 3 hours to spend for my fucking self. Yeah. It would take a lot of work. Yeah, like 10 minutes still. I'll be here. I had to kill like 1 million aloes to get 1 mutation. Oh no. Honestly, if I ran my own server, how I would probably do it, my server would probably be very difficult, and I don't know how people would like it. I would probably end up putting that daylight has a very short cycle, and nighttime is the majority of stuff. Because I like making things difficult, always. So, it would probably be an almost infinite night server, with a couple minutes of daylight here and there. I would have the taming rates reduced by half, so it would take twice as long to go ahead and tame something, but more likely than not, I would have it 3 times stats, so even though it would take twice as long, they would gain 3 times as many stats. I would also probably double resources. Your tribe log literally had nothing on it, but tribe killed an aloe. Tribe tamed an aloe. I mean, our tribe log right now looks like, Naked and Afraid, tamed a Parasaur. Parasaur was killed by Rex. Insert person was killed by Theory. We're on Survival Ascended, so we have our stuff, just haven't really broadcasted or anything else. Luft wants to go ahead and get her base set up a little more before she does live broadcasts, but she'll be taking over the ARC streams, so if you are curious, at Luftkus, you know, she's got the VTuber model there. She'll be the one doing the ARC streams from now on. That'll all be hers, I'll just be slightly in the background. The only thing, I don't know, I don't think she has the risk it for the biscuit mentality I do, though. You know how I am. I'm like, let's go into the swamp. Let's go into the swamp and get ourselves a frog. And then suddenly wind up in the mouth of a Titan boa and like, where did it go wrong? That I don't think she has that same risk it for the biscuit mentality like I do, but... You play 0.2 XP, 0.7 taming, 50 times maturation, 50 time egg hatch speed, and 2.5 crop growth. Half speed and egg laying rate is 0.8. Huh. That seems interesting. You get your stuff back really quick. I'm wondering if I could take out that Ponyta in one Fury attack. Time to give it a go. Nope. Man, why is he gotta be so weak? There's only, like, it's only gonna use, like, 3 moves, so... Oh, I'm not even, like, I have to get 65. I still have another 12 levels to go. I was thinking about it wrong. I was not thinking about 60. No. There's something that Nuzlocke's taught me, is that medicine items can be a lifesaver, even if those items can increase your Pokemon stats when leveling up. Yeah, a lot of the... I'm sitting on, like, some stuff like my HP ups. I just don't know who to give my HP ups to. Like... Destroyer is fine, Mollycoddle's a-okay, Wall Street's almost there to begin with, but Wall Street's gonna have plenty of HP. I need things to... I need, like, defense items to give to Naka. Because Naka's got, like, no defense to speak of. But yeah. Like, I don't know what to give anybody. I guess, like... Sure. I guess 158, and then... Guess we'll go ahead and give it to Naka. Much prefer if I had given Iron to it, but the Kadabra's got no defense. This has been grinding my gears, and I need an answer. So when you did your Fallen Out 4 challenge, you said you said that PA was mid? Are you talking... Hold on, PA. When you say PA, are you talking, like, Pennsylvania? Are you talking Pearl Abyss? Piped automatic? Oh, power armor. Okay. Power armor's not that great. So the problem with power armor is that, one, when you put on your power armor, it completely discounts. It's not that great. It doesn't have as many uses. Yeah, you can go ahead and get some, like... Alright, let me start at the beginning because I'm getting all my shit scrambled. Number 1. Power armor does provide some decent defense. But the reliance that you have on having to constantly have having to constantly rely on fusion cells, which is fine, you're gonna find them all the time. But the fact that your armor relies on any type of resource is not that great to begin with. 2, the fact that the skills for power armor are really not that good. You have what? You have cause a quake when you go ahead and land. You've got pain train where you can knock things over. And you've got extended battery life. Like, there's no actual support for it. I mean, power armor's okay, but I would just rather go ahead and wear... I would just rather go ahead and use whatever I have on me to begin with. If I'm not mistaken, I believe power armor also doesn't go in conjunction with whatever armor you're wearing, too. So, if you just have your regular clothes, and then you go for ballistic weave on any other type of clothes, you can get a nice piece of legendary gear that's made of cloth with the ballistic weave on it, and get a massive, like, you can get like a 600-700 armor reduction just off of the stuff that you're wearing versus power armor. I think power armor is so much better and you play survival permadeath. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're playing something like survival permadeath, yeah, it makes sense that power armor is your go-to in good glory. It also maxes out your strength stats, so you get a huge boost to your strength stats. So as long as you're able to go ahead and keep it powered, it helps. Like, I don't like power armor, that's all. And it's just me. I'm sure other people like power armor, and it's fantastic and it works well for them. But I'm not a fan of power armor. It doesn't get good support. It's decent, but there's better armor out there, even if you're going for kitted exo. And its only real benefit is I can carry a little more. That's about it. Its defense is through the roof like T65 or XO1. I mean, I guess. I mean, it's okay. Its armor is decent, but I could just put on some heavy ballistic weave and get the exact same stuff. And not have to worry about, oh god, my clothes suddenly ran out of energy. That's all. And it's probably because I'm not a big fan of power armor to begin with. I tend to play, like, really stealthy stuff, and power armor is not really stealthy in my opinion either. Finding fusion cores even on survival permadeath isn't hard. I mean, you just asked me why it was mid, and that's just my opinion. I'm sure other people will have a lot more to say, but I think power armor in number 4 is just not good. I mean, it's not like number 2, 1, or 3 was doing it any better. But yeah, power armor in number 4, I just don't like the way they designed it. It's also one of those things that it's really hard to go ahead and, like, collect a lot of full sets of armor, and it's not like there's any way to craft them either. Not like you can go out of your way and somehow craft some XO armor to complete a set. You're either going to be sitting on 51 or 45 in the very beginning, with that 60 armor being the most common armor in the game. And then a few XOs here and there. I mean, you saw my power armor collection. It was massive. But it just didn't feel like there was a lot of good armor in there. It just kind of felt like, eh. But in your playthrough, you get an armor rating of like 250 or 290. The worst PA had double that. Yeah, but I also glitched out ballistic weave, so I definitely didn't even have the option of doing a ballistic weave build, even if I wanted to. Because if I would have had, let's do some quick research here. Let me look this up. What ballistic weave? Ballistic Weave, Fallout 4. So, player must have armor perk in order to apply it. Higher level allow applying mods. So up to 110 damage resistance and 110 energy resistance. And that's per piece of clothing. So you would get 110 on like your underwear or whatever else you decided to go ahead and put it on. Whatever undergarment you decided to have on. You could go ahead and have then like a set of pants, which would give you another 110. You would have a shirt, which would give you another 110. You would have your gloves, should be another 110. You could get some shoes, which I think you could also do another 110. So that's 5 pieces right there. You would go ahead and get your hat, which should also be another 110. And I believe there were a couple items that you could do, like the surgical face mask, which would be piece number 7, which would get you another 110. That's also not even including, like, or do, I guess the arms do. So, 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 legs, piece of underclothing, chest piece, which is 6, piece of regular clothing that can stack on top of it, plus hat, plus things like face mask. So you'd have 9 sets. So you'd have 1,000 damage and 1,000 energy resistance, and that's not even, well, 990 energy, 990 for damage. So you have a pretty substantial amount there. Even with, let me look this up for Exo armor. Max Exo 1 armor rating. Fallout 4. So, fully upgraded Exo would give you a physical resistance of 1820. 1050 radius resistance and 1390 energy resistance. So, yeah, it does give you better stuff. I'm not gonna go ahead and fault you on that one. I just feel like I just don't like energy stuff. I don't like power armor because it doesn't have the kind of support that it should. If they wanted to go ahead and increase power armor and make power armor better, they could have easily done some type of, like, rechargeability. Like, when you run, you can build up fusion core. You can build up fusion core at a rate of whatever. So people would be running everywhere. Then people would be using Pain Train and their power armor at the same time, because you could recharge your armor. Or even if you were standing still, it would recharge or something like that. They could have included something like, you know... Let me think. What would be a good ability for power armor? By the way, how's your channel names pronounced? Been going back and forth, just need confirmation. It's Azonavox, but most people just call me Azon. Vox. Yep. I just feel like it could have been better. Of all the things, it's the best of the power armors from the games, but I really don't like the implementation. And I would just rather... Also, why... Like, the armor I'm wearing isn't suddenly going to just fall off of my body. Yet, if I'm wearing power armor, guess what? If my durability goes down, I'm gonna have to repair it. And that's a pain in the ass. Why should I have to go ahead and carry around, you know, 17 pine cones, 32 tin cans, a whole gallon of glue, you know, a pine birch tree, and some extra other stuff just to go ahead and have to repair my armor? Do agree, I think that they could have done so much more power, but that's what Fallout 76 is for. We don't talk about Fallout 76. And you had to thank me. I mean, it's simple, easy questions. You know, I just kind of the name just kind of came to me. I was half asleep trying to think of a name for the channel, and I was just trying to think of stuff, and I just wrote down a bunch of letters, and when I woke up, that is what was there. So, Lord knows whatever I was trying to write. Like, I couldn't tell you what my original thought process of what my channel was going to be named, but I just liked the way that it looked, it pronounced well, and voila. There you go. I'm betting the original name was something like Evil Azure, because I think Evoxazon was the first iteration, which my friend ended up using that as his, and mine was Azonavox, which was a play on the original name that came up with. So if you ever see Evoxazon, that's my friend. I used to have the Evoxazon, but he eventually adopted it as his, and then I took Azonavox, which I like Azonavox a lot better. So what level do you think you want your Pokemon before you head to Victory? 65. I just took a look at my trainer, and his Pokemon are level 65, so 65 is the Golden Glory. Power Armor is so much better in 76. Yeah, Power Armor is so much better in 76. I have no arguments about that. But I feel like they should have introduced that kind of Power Armor support into Fallout 4. But then, you know, they did a lot with Fallout 4, so... you know, the building of the settlement system and everything else is pretty nice. Had that before. A few days ago, I found my iPad notes that said, it's not a food, it's a network. You have no idea what it means to have a... Man, that is a great... Remember, kids, it's not a food, it's a network. You know, that has big, it's not pizza, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. That has big, big DiGiorno energy. Was thinking of playing the 76, ripping off the Fallout quest for doing the quest for today. Hey, listen, I have always told people, if you ever see anything that I'm doing and you want to do it, take it. Man, I don't own exclusive rights to any of the challenges I have. And hell, I think a lot of people would be interested in seeing the grind to level 10,000 or something in Fallout 76. It's a multi-year thing. You know what you're gonna be doing for the next forever. That's gonna be your new motto. Remember, it's not a food, it's a network. That's a good one. It definitely gets a rip out of me, so. But yeah, I mean, I've always tell people, look, if I don't complete a challenge, or if you see something you like, give it a shot. If there's one thing that doing these challenges has really driven the nail on, I don't have to think or plan. Like, I just go into it and do the thing. I know what I'm gonna be playing for the next thing. I know how to go about it. The only thinking and planning I have is just going into it and then figuring out where I need to go. But mainly past that, I don't gotta think about what kind of game I'm gonna play. I don't have to think about what's the best time to go ahead and do something. I just do it. I play the game. That's it. These challenges, they give me a very easy way to make my schedules, because you know when I'm gonna play. You don't have to worry about me switching it up on you. You know when I'm gonna play, because I'm pretty consistent with my schedule. You know what I'm gonna be doing, because I usually tell everybody where I'm at. So I'm kind of... I get stuck, and then I don't have to do anything. I just do what I'm doing for the next... however long. Praying that you don't end up giving up on the chat. No. Luft has told me I better not fucking give up on this challenge. No, I have no intention of doing it. I want this crown. I want the glory of taking away the crowning achievement. Because nobody went ahead and helped me, or wanted to assist me in this, or wanted to, like, provide me information. So I'm going in this without the benefits that a lot of the other Nuzlockers went in, with a lot of the information and support and stuff like that. I'm going in nearly blind, figuring it all out as I go. And I want to be able to go ahead and complete this. And then take the crown of take the gauntlet over and be like, neener, neener, look at my wiener. I had the idea to do the quest for 10k originally. I tried like 3 years ago to do it in Diablo 3, but I can't because Paragon is maxed out at 800. Huh. In Diablo 3? Wait, is Diablo 3 still running? Huh. He wants the crown like the Daggerfall, no fast draw. Absolutely! Yeah, if there is anything that I love, it's world's firsts. If it's anything that I will go ahead and go out of my way for, it's a world's first. And I'll be damned if somebody from the Nuzlocke community is gonna go ahead and take away this glorious justice. I'm sure that there are other Nuzlockers who could probably finish it faster, better, who know the game a lot better than I do, but I don't know if most people have the patience to do it. Imagine if you fail 10 months in and have to start over from the start. I've said I am already expecting something like that to happen. There's a lot of games that I don't know things about, like IVs, IV training, and Pokemon natures, and double battles, and triple battles, and, you know, interactions between different... There's a lot of stuff I don't know about the Pokemon world. And I'm about to go ahead and walk into a very rude awakening at some point. So, yeah, I mean, the truth is, I very much expect a few months into this, or maybe, like, years into this, I might have to go ahead and restart, and then I gotta do it again. But I will come in at that point, if something happens and I have to redo it, I will go into the challenge with a renewed outlook. This season is the last season with new stuff, but they're gonna Diablo 3 on a loop for seasons. I don't know how long they will. That's what they're doing. Yeah, I don't know too much about, like, the seasons for Diablo 3, and I'm not a big fan of Diablo 4. I played the hell out of it when it came out, and I really enjoyed it, but then, like, it just stopped being fun. It was a grind for nothing. For what felt like absolutely nothing, and then they changed the rates of drops, and then they started making modifications to stuff. Like, it just stopped being fun. Yeah, I've gone into this accepting that I may already end up failing and having to restart, but that's okay. You know, the beauty of this challenge is that everybody can join along for it, and when I fail, some people are gonna leave, and then some people are gonna go ahead and stay. World's first are honestly so great. Just satisfying knowing you achieved something that can't ever be taken away. Managed to get the first record in a few Kirby Arena speedruns. Yeah, that's the one thing about speedruns that I think is really cool. The fact that competing against everyone else, if you can set a world record, it's not guaranteed to always stand there, but it is nice knowing that you're at the top. And I think that's what breeds good gameplay. Competition breeds good players. You played the fuck out of it too and lost interest because you're a huge fan of Diablo 3 and it hurt to see that that was the next iteration. Yeah, it felt okay, but like, I don't know, there was something about Diablo 4 that just didn't sit right with me. Like, it wasn't a bad game, but it's not a bad game in the way that, like, people say certain other games aren't a bad game. It's not a bad game in the way that Halo Infinite isn't a bad game. It's not terrible, but it's not fantastic. It's not a bad game in the way that Fallout 76 isn't a bad game. It's not the best game, but it's not a bad one. It didn't feel like it had the same... Don't forget me. That's right, I might as well just fucking quit right now, yep. That's it. Who gives a shit about any of these? Might as well not fucking throw my controller on the ground. That's it. Alright, now I'm done having a tantrum. But yeah, it didn't have the same heart. Like, it felt not great. 76, how many are there? Let's see, it's called 76, I don't fucking know why they called it Fallout 76. But, yeah, so, there's Fallout 1 through 4, if you're talking mainline games. 76 is the multiplayer version. There's Tactics, and then there's Brotherhood of Steel. And I think there's Tactics 2 or Brotherhood of Steel 2. I don't recall which one. But, yeah. How many are there? I mean, hey, it still works. Art thou a player of the Fallouts? Hey, just an update from my Nuzlocke. You got yourself a Tangrowth. Nice. So, what is, like, in the original generations, I know that, like, Tangela is garbage. But, is there something that Tangrowth fits into? Like, I know that Wrap and Bind are fairly good moves, because you can just Wrap and Bind a Pokemon into non-existence. Just stick your little tendrils on it and then put your tentacle in its hole. But you hated 76 when it first came out, but it slowly grew on you. Now I attempted to grind to level 10,000. Break the record and go for... Oh, no PP. No PP! And who knows how long that would take. I know there are people who have some pretty serious levels in there. What is Fallout even about, by the way? Like, what do you do in them? Okay. I'm about to give you a rough history and a synopsis of Fallout. The general history of Fallout is pretty easy to understand. After World War II happened, instead of the Cold War happening between us and the Soviet Union, in turning nuclear weapons into weapons, we instead decided to go ahead and use atomics to bring us to a new golden age, right? You tracking so far? That's the big schism right there. Then eventually a whole bunch of countries started developing all these things. Civil unrest happened, and somebody somewhere went ahead and dropped a bomb. And then everybody dropped a bomb. So the whole world got nuked to all hell. The reason there are vaults and stuff around is because there was a company called Vault-Tec. And this Fury was disabled. Wow. Guess I'll use my drill. Vault-Tec went ahead and created these vaults as a way for humanity to survive into the future. From what I'm seeing, they have some good defense stats and support moves. Okay, yeah, I can see it. I think Tangrowth was pretty much a body type. You know, good old body Pokemon. But yeah, for status moves, any grass type is a good support status. Makes sense. What's the gameplay, though? So the original gameplay from 1 and 2 and most of the others is a top-down ARG style. So, you know, like that from the ceiling looking down onto the rest of it. Usually it plays out kind of like a turn-based ARG game. Yeah. I don't really know how to describe it, but that's basically it. It's an RPG, where you're just trying to get through the thing, and usually you have a lot of fights that are turn-based. Number 3 kind of mixed it up, brought it into the modern era, making it a 3D game where your character is, like, trying to find their dad. Fallout 4 is, your character survives, they go into their vault, they get their baby stolen, and then they come out trying to find out where their kid is. Fallout New Vegas is, you're not even a vault dweller, you're just a courier who gets shot in the head and then ends up, instead of dying, ends up getting fixed up and waking up and being like, I better go chase down the person who did this thing to me. Kind of like, Pokemon or 2 Zelda with controllers. Or Zelda 2D. Yeah, it got brought into a new era. So instead of being an ARG, it instead became more of a first-person shooter RPG. Correct. Fallout New Vegas was by anyone who disagrees with me are wrong. I've never played New Vegas, so I wouldn't know, but I have heard from many people that Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout. Now, you know what would be interesting? I wonder what, like, a Fallout Pokemon universe would look like. God, this is a long damn thing. Look at this. I'm only at 56. Ugh. I think even 60 would work well. I think I would have the speed to be able to beat him, even sitting at 60 with my Pokemon. The only reason Fallout changed at all was because the original owners were bankrupt and Bethesda purchased the game series. I think it was a good thing that they did purchase the game series. Yeah, it would have been cool if they had kept it, but I think it would have gone the same way that Wasteland did. And sure, Wasteland was a decent game series, and Fallout was the spiritual successor to Wasteland, but how many of you guys even know what Wasteland is? Or how many of you guys even played Wasteland? If they would have kept doing it that way, it would have turned into Wasteland, and I don't think that would have been good for anybody. Fallout would not be in the same space that it was. We'd probably have a lot more locations, much more interesting story, but... Oh man, Swirls. You now have homework, you're gonna play Fallout New Vegas? Man, I wish I had the time to play anything. Outside of playing, like, a little bit of Ark for my own thing, we don't have too much going on. We should just settle for, 60 at this point. I mean, I want to settle for 60, but do you know what happens when people settle? They never go ahead and make it to the goal they were setting out for. And I'll be damned if I go ahead and decide that I get my Pokemon up to 60, and then I get fucking OTK'd as I'm going through the Elite Four. I'll be frickin' damned. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Wasteland was the original design of what Fallout was based off of. Wasteland actually came before Fallout, and the people who designed Wasteland made Fallout as a spiritual successor because they couldn't continue making Wasteland due to ownership issues. So Fallout is a copy of Wasteland, and Wasteland was a really decent game that was also a good ARG from back then. Very good series. I've liked it quite a bit. Wasteland 3, I think, came out not that long ago. Was a pretty damn good game. Has the same kind of feel that Disco Elysium does. But fair enough. I guess it would be too risky to take the easy way out. Yeah, we don't take the easy way out here. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna take our beaks and we're gonna put it all the way in. All the way to the nostrils. Maybe 62. I think I could do 62. 62 is okay by me. If I had a few more rare candies, that would be good. Maybe I should go look for all the rest of the rare candies in the game. Get everyone up to the last couple levels and then use them. Because I think I've used 2 out of the 14 rare candies in the game. You should make a short when you go into the Hall of Masters or whatever it is called in this game and all the later games. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Make a short of the of what I'm doing there. Yeah. I actually have some shorts that I'd like to go ahead and include. But I'm just trying to figure out what the best way to... Can you not miss what the best way to do? And I usually tend to post stuff on TikTok, but I gotta find the right edits to do. Just like the Get in the Ball Krabby. Get in the Ball Krabby! What am I... That's such a good fucking short, and I just gotta find the right time to do it. Guess somewhere in the early 60s range should be acceptable. Yeah, I think I could do something like that. 51's not too bad. Getting 11 levels is much better than getting 14. Not Rattata just had the problem that they had to go from 48 all the way up, so they were behind 3 levels from the rest of the gang. Technically, everyone else would be at 59 by now. Funny thing about shorts is I spent a while watching shorts because I hate TikTok, but when COVID hit, everyone's like, ooh, and I was like, fuck no. I mean, it's not... I resisted it for the longest time, but I can tell you that there's so many things that I've learned on TikTok that I would have never learned otherwise. So, like, I go on there all the time because I learn so many things when I do. Do I think it's a good platform? No. Do I feel like I should have to go ahead and go on there for stuff like that? No. But I do. Because I have to. Because they just got good info. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff on there. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking poisoned. Oh, I could tell it. I could tell it was coming. Alright, out we go. You don't use TikTok because of safety concerns, and since YouTube Shorts, it's already a fine alternative. Yep, that it is. You know, personally, there's some good content that I like on there. The security concerns are actually a really big thing. You guys know that my job is for the government already. So, like, it's one of those things that they don't really want you to use TikTok when you're working for the government, because since it listens to you all the time, literally it does. I have literally talked about a thing, and suddenly that video pops up on my TikTok. It's not even trying to go ahead and mask the fact that it's literally listening to me. Not even attempting to mask it. Motherfuck, I just fixed this. I just cured you of poison. You, to this day, still hate TikTok? You never have and never will make an account under any circumstance? Listen, I don't know. I would... Never is not a word I like to use. You would be surprised. Never and ever are one letter away. And remember, never and forever share half of their letters. Sometimes it's just a circumstance. One gets an N, one gets a 4. And that's the difference between never and forever. So just hit it with the fly. Never say never, class. Miss Frizzle, Magic School Bus. Man, you guys probably wouldn't know the never say never again. I feel like I date myself with talking about fucking Fievel Comes to America. Cause there are no cats in America, and the streets are lined with cheese. Oh, man. Thank you for the amazing grammatical analysis. You know, my dad always used to tell me to not get angry, because anger is only one letter away from danger. And I didn't really understand or get it until I got older, so... Yo, are we both just missing here? Don't... Fucking bitch! Ugh! Sorry. I'm just getting tired of being poisoned. I'm tired of being poisoned, Grandpa! Well, that's too damn bad. That song is from that one rap movie. Don't remember the name, but you've seen it before. Yeah, Fievel Comes to America, A Great American Tale. One of my favorite animated movies. It sits right next to Cats Don't Dance and The Brave Little Toaster. Those are some of my favorite, like, cartoon movies ever. You know, the Fievel series, or An American Tale, is what it's really called. An American Tale, Fievel comes to America, and then An American Tale, Fievel Goes West. And then I swore under a fucking hat that there was another one that was like An American Tale, like Mouse in Manhattan or something like that. I swore that there was another one. Maybe I'm crazy. But, or maybe it was like Brave Little Toaster, something like that. I definitely remember there being one of those cartoons from my childhood. That, oh, fucking Rock-a-Doodle? Rock-a-Doodle? Oh, man. Rock-a-Doodle. I loved Rock-a-Doodle. I watched the shit out of some Rock-a-Doodle. But it doesn't beat Cats Don't Dance. Fucking fight me. My favorite animated movie is The Emperor's New Groove, because it has the funnies. Luft likes Emperor's New Groove. I thought it was pretty funny. I watched it for my first time, I think, like, last year. You would be very surprised at a lot of the stuff that I haven't, like, seen. Like, I watched Goonies for the first time a few years ago. I'd never seen that before. And I don't understand what the hype is. Maybe it's just because I wasn't a kid when I watched it, and I don't understand the hype of Goonies. But Yeah, don't at me, guys, but, like, there are a few things that I just don't understand, like, why people like them. Like Atlantis? Atlantis is okay, but it's, like, okay. And, like, Treasure Planet? Also, like, an okay movie, but not, like, fucking fight somebody and sock him in the face over them having an opinion. Like, I don't know. People got some really strong opinions about some stuff, and I'm just like, but why? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, like, let's see, Cats Don't Dance, I think, is just so phenomenal. Aristocats, trash. The Rescuers, I like the Rescuers a lot, but I think I like the second Rescuers, Rescuers Down Under, more than I like the original Rescuers. I think I've gained a new appreciation as I've gotten older, for the Rescuers as a cartoon, but Goonies, I gotta admit, I only care about it because me and your sister, because you and your sister, meme about Chuck's Baby Ruth obsession. That's funny. Was a great one, saw that movie like 100 times. Let me think. I think I've seen Rock-a-Doodle an obnoxiously large amount of times. I've also seen, let's see, Rover Dangerfield. I've seen that a lot. I think that's a great cartoon that is highly underrated and most people haven't seen. Rover Dangerfield is a good cartoon. Let's see, The Brave Little Toaster scared the shit out of me when I was younger. Back Again, got a Crawdaunt. Nice. That's the little crayfish looking thing, isn't it? I think the movie that I watched the most when I was a kid, let's see. I think I watched Lion King more than any other movie. I used to be able to quote The Lion King, like, completely. It was such a good movie to me. Let's see. Little Nemo's Adventures in Slumberland, Brave Little Toaster, Rock-a-Doodle, let's see, what other? Rover Dangerfield, I watched that a ton. I don't know. I don't really like a lot of the new animated movies and such, and a lot of these new cartoons. I don't feel like I like them anywhere near as much as I did as the stuff when I was a kid. So, call me crazy, but it just doesn't feel the same. Alright, I think I am going to go ahead and call it for today, guys. I can only put up with so much grinding for this thing here. So, anyway, if you are new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All of that good stuff helps the channel grow. For all of the returning viewers, thank you once again for taking the time out of your day to come see me. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Since it is Friday, we'll put in some serious time there. We'll go ahead and grind, and we'll probably take on the Elite Four tomorrow, depending on where we're sitting at with our Pokemon levels and stuff like that. The goal is 62. 65 would be my ideal, but we'll see where it goes from there. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. For anybody who's on Twitch, I'll see if I can raid you out somewhere else. For you guys on YouTube, I'll see you all again tomorrow. As always, you guys have a great night, stay cool, and remember, stay golden.